Hey girl boss, why'd you click on this video, okay? Why are you here? Got you! But hey, listen, let's leave insecurities behind, get your credit card ready, and a notepad, because I'm going to put you on some amazing products and the best TikTok hacks of 2024. These hacks changed my makeup game, so let's get started. Number one, I use the Sachi Beauty lip liner. Shout out to her. This lip liner has been blowing up all over TikTok. Billie Eilish has used it. I have one of the shades all over my lips, and it's an easy peel off situation. As you can see, you just put it on and then you just peel it off. Very quick, very easy. Next, this is a hair putty situation. It's like a quicksand thing for your curtain bangs that can just like hold on your bangs, like the way you position it. Like that's how people in the movies have it. I found this on TikTok. Also, all the links, products, everything is in the description box below, even if I missed it out in the video. This is my little hack, New Face. I love it. I get the lotion it comes with. It's much better when you use it together. It gives you the Johnny Depp cheekbones, which we really like. I like to have a skinny face, especially I have PCOS, endometriosis, puffy face. It's the best. Next, my favorite hack is the TikTok eyebrow filter. Everybody always craps on my eyebrows. They're too skinny, they're too weird. Like, can you draw them thicker? So I use this filter. I genuinely love it. Like, I'm shocked. I usually hate thick brows on my face, but this is actually amazing. It gets you the right point where your arch is supposed to be, where the ending of your tail should be. It's actually so accurate. God bless whoever invented that. Next, this is my favorite hack. You need to use the MAC Conceal palette if you're a brown girl, okay? I have gone through 4 of these. I put all my friends on it, but it's basically a color corrector. If you're a brown girl, you need a color corrector no matter what. And then I saw this other hack on TikTok as well.
Bronzer versus concealer. I never liked light concealer on me because I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller.
She's on to something, but we're gonna shades of bronzer. They tend to have a lot of peach, a lot of orange. Concealer is too light like this. It does nothing but enhance.
Listen, this has been my base routine. People stop and ask me in my tracks, do you have any makeup on? What are you wearing on your skin? No foundation, it's just this palette. Run to MAC and get that palette. Next, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, and this is my favorite way of contouring. I always focus it a lot on my jaw and my chin and my cheekbones more than any other part of my face, and even your forehead maybe a little bit. Always use a clean brush.
So all I do is I do 2 lines like that. I will go along my nose and literally create a line. I'm gonna make my forehead very round because you want your forehead to be round.
The way that girl explained it is the best way. You need to use contour to feminize your face, like cut out harsh lines and make it more soft. Then I use this blush. This is my favorite blush of 2025, and this little hack is to put blush right under your eyeball if you want to have that like model like look. This is like a Renaissance painting, I guess, and they have blush. Just the placement is very important to your face shape. I like it to be concentrated right under my eye, if that makes sense. I like applying blush also a little bit on the forehead and the chin just to balance everything out. But something I learned in 2024 is that your blush placement can make you look completely different. I'll get Madison Beer if I do this look, but I'll get Cindy if I were to pull it up to my apple cheeks. Does that make sense? It's all about your placement and how your eyes like perceive things, I guess. But blush placement, trust me, try focusing it under your eye. Your face looks much more skinny, doll-like, and model-like. Next, we're going to be contouring our face. Always use an ashy tone for contour, obviously, and I'm going to be applying just literally a line. It can't be thicker than that. And I actually think this is much thicker. It should be literally the size of like your hair, because we are trying to replicate a shadow. So I use this like super flat brush, you can see. It's perfect for my nose. And then I use this MAC brush, which is really oddly shaped, but it's one of the best brushes for contour. It gets right in there, and you see it just looks like a natural shadow, versus back in my old videos, I used to just draw them very thick. I do think that as I'm getting older, I want to be more light-handed with my contour and focus more on bronzing and blushing, and that's more the vibe, you know. When I was young, I really wanted contour all over my face, but yeah, that's something I have to keep in mind, that contour ages you and blush and bronzer just makes you look more young and youthful. Let's actually move on to freckles. This is another very viral, very popular TikTok product. Different ways you can do freckles, like that girl did it, but I prefer this method because it's like even on both sides, and I can also like control. Some of y'all be walking out like dice cubes, okay? You guys look miserable. Freckles are supposed to be natural. They're usually very small and they're in different sizes, but like they can't be too obvious. I just don't like that look for 2025. You guys, please, like, you have fake friends. Someone's lying to you, okay? But I basically just tap it out, and yeah, this is another favorite product of mine that somebody put me on, and it changed my entire life, my entire makeup game. It's the Mcgrath face powder in the shade medium. If you're a brown girl, I get like yellow powders freak you out, but look at this. I had a dent under my eye. I always have it. I usually get like eye fillers to like fix it, but like wow, who is this? Like, aged 10 years back, okay? This powder, usually like there's so many powders in the market, I just cannot find one that fits me, especially if you're dark skin. Like banana powders, like yellow powders, they do nothing for us. It just makes my wrinkles more obvious. But this powder, I don't know what they have in here, it's different. Then this is another hack. It's a blush placement hack where you can use like your concealer to carve out your blush and make it stand out more. So I'm kind of doing that with my powder. My little hack is try to puff your face like that, the way I did, like blow air and hold it in, and then pat in your powder with your smile lines. That will literally erase your smile lines for good. So this is the RCMA powder that Kim Kardashian used back in the day, and I still use it till this day. And I use this little sponge from Temu. Get these little tiny sponges, you guys. They really get into your eye really close. And even that other triangle sponge that I was using earlier, that's also from Amazon. I'm gonna put all the links below. But these powders and products only work really well because of the sponge that I'm using. Your makeup tools are actually much more important than your product. You can get away with using drugstore products if your makeup tools are amazing. So these little sponges are little tricks that like professional makeup artists use because they can really get in there, give you that flawless finish.
With a setting mist, and it kind of disappears.
I'm doing the under eye and also down here under my cheekbone. Okay, moment of truth, using the MAC setting spray.
So yeah, I've baked my face. I'm gonna be using the Peach and Lily mist, facial mist for all over my face. And this is where I messed up. I left up like a batch of powder in that one eye, as you guys can see on my left. And that really just caked up and gave me a weird like face situation. So I'm not a big fan of this hack. I was like, what did I just do to my face? That was pretty much my fault, but I also still didn't understand this hack. Like, duh, you have powder on your face and then you're gonna spray it with some mist. It's going to dissolve. I don't think it gave me the flawless finish. So I had to like go off camera and kind of fix it. I was really like, this is not the best. I had to go back in with powder, and this is the sponge I was talking about. This sponge is amazing. Get it on Amazon. It's better than the beauty blender. So this is just me trying to fix my damages and my flaws. This is the best bronzer ever. This was sent to me as PR. Obviously, I do not have the money or funds for YSL bronzers right now, but if you can get your hands on it, you definitely should try this bronzer. But this is my favorite hack in this entire video. Asians should be contouring vertically, okay? Most of us have like a moon face, like baby face, baby fat. There's so many freaking words and beauty stupid standards for women. I'm so tired of it. I love this. I forget that I used to do this when I was really young because I was just really bad at contouring. But then now this is like an actual hack that does slim your face, make your face super skinny, and I'm obsessed with it. I do have few like lash clusters left. I have lash extensions on, as you guys can see, so I'm just fluffing it out. But anyway, my next hack is this little button nose hack that I also used to do back in the day. I'm glad this is coming back.
I push my nose up, and wherever that crease is, I put a little bit of contour.
Also, I do have a brow gel on. I'm just like flattening it with the Microbrow pencil, and I'm obsessed with my base so far.
Do you guys see how bright that is? If there's one makeup trick that TikTok taught me, it's this one. Get a powder puff, you dip it in there, and go on your lid with the powder puff. It works so much better than using a brush.
Yeah, so basically it was her sponge that is doing that work for her. It's not the product really. Let's move on to my eye makeup, you guys. It's a long process, but this is like some Asian style of eye makeup that I did in TikTok. Went viral and everybody was asking me to do a tutorial.
In-depth under eye bag tutorial. Grab a snack, grab a drink. It's gonna be a while. Been doing this in almost all my makeup looks, and it makes my eyes look twice the size.
The most simpler version of that would be this. Like, this is just very simple. She's just drawing on eye bags, but I like the complicated version, so let's do that one.
You're not going on your lash line, you're going like in your eye socket. You can try bending your head backwards to see if there's a little line that forms. We have a little eye wrinkle. I don't know if it's age or it's always been there, but that's the one I follow. And then you're gonna grab a very dark brown, and now you're gonna line your lash line. Going into medium brown shades, you're going to want to accentuate that crease that we did before. Now be careful and wipe off your brush because you're going to do one line under your eye, exactly where you blended that brown, going in between that first line we created at the lash, the root of the lashes, up until the bottom line that we just created with the dark brown. Extra pop, you're going to add liquid glitter liner on it. While you're applying, you really want to focus this glitter exactly where it reflects the most depending on your eye shape. For me, it's the inner corner. So as you can see, it's the area where the glitter shines the most for my eye shape. And now it doesn't stop here because the bottom lashes are super important. You really want to separate them. Whether you're using falsies or mascara, you want to make sure that the glitter, the shading, everything we just did is visible. This is the final result. I feel like this just takes your eye makeup to another level.
One of the best tricks I was ever taught in my makeup career was by Laura Mercier herself, and that is the art of tight line. Tilt the head back. I'm going to press my eye. When you press your eyelid, it allows you to get into the root of the lashes, hold that pencil sideways. When you look straight ahead, can you see the difference?
So this was a lot, but this is the finished, in detail, in-depth eye makeup look. I'm in love with how my makeup turned out. I can't believe that. That's what I look like right now. Let's move on to blush, okay? This is the Sephora Over the Top number 50 blush. When I wear this, people are like, you have rosacea. Like, why are you giving yourself skin conditions? I love blush. It's giving skin disease. It's giving rosacea, giving eczema. I'm gonna write it 5 years from now, but it's okay, okay? And then sometimes when I do have blush blindness, which I think a lot of us are gonna have, you're gonna look at pictures from the future. We're gonna be like, that was not cute. I take some powder to just like blend out the top and the bottom of the blush, so that way it looks more blended out. Also guys, I'm licking my lips a lot in this video. I just want to let you know I do have a tick where I lick my lips a lot. A guy once pointed it out and thought that people might mistakenly think that you're seducing or you're flirting with them, which has happened to me in the past, and I never knew what was going on. But just know that it's just a tick. I promise you I'm not trying to seduce anybody. I just don't even realize that I'm doing that. But anyway, I forgot this completely. This is a mascara I got from Temu. It's really easy to do your mascara with that. Anyway, let's move on to eyelashes. This is a Shesiedo eyelash curler, which is really expensive on Sephora. I was literally pacing back and forth, like, is this even worth it? But it really is. Curls the crap out of your lashes. The way it curls your lashes is a bit different to the rest of like the regular normal lash curlers. Like, they really get into your roots, the inner corner of your eye. It really gets into your lashes and gets them to be uplifted for a very long time. So worth the money. This is the Oh Darling highlighter, which is so gorgeous on brown skin. This is the lip liner from MAC in Plum, and this is the Makeup Forever Limitless Brown Lip Liner. So I first go in with Plum and then Limitless Brown, and lip tint kind of dried my lips. It's also winter, don't judge me. Then I take a black liner, this is my hack, and I just draw like pull out the corners of my lip to give me that like cat kind of lips. The black lip liner is supposed to just make it look natural, like I have a shadow, do you know what I'm saying? And my go-to lip combo forever and always, it's Morphe Peanut and then Toast. So Peanut is like the perfect shade, I think, the darker one, and then I put Toast right into the center of the lips, take a lip brush and just blend all of this beauty. I know I use a lot of lip products to achieve my dream lips, but this is my favorite lip color on my skin. Then I go in with the Over the Top Sephora blush and just set my lips. This is my hack that I've been doing forever. Basically, do you know how like you apply cream product on your face and then you set your face with powder? If you want your lips to stay for a long time, apply liquid lipstick and then set it with a blush, so that way the lips don't move. Makeup Forever Limitless Brown, line the lips. Set your face with the Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. This is my go-to makeup look. It's my favorite makeup look, and I'm so sorry if your boyfriend's following me and you hate me. I've been in that position. I also want to set my wrist, but life goes on, okay? And don't do this makeup look so that he picks you. You should just go pick somebody else. Maybe his brother.